guys, welcome back to Carefree TV, and today has probably been one of our worst performances in a long time. Again, I apologise for this setup. My camera still won't work. I hope to get it sorted by next week, but let's just talk about the game. Before I get into how bad and how just awful Chelsea were, I've got to shout out Bournemouth. First half they looked so good, passing the ball out confidently. The second half they defended, as well as any side this season. I felt their fans were brilliant. For a club which has 12,000 capacity home stadium to bring, close to 3,000 fans away. At tickets, it's £50, £50 a ticket. I think just deserves a massive praise. The better fans and the better teams won, but today I felt, I don't really know how to describe it. We were so bad. We were so bad today. Sort of Courtois obviously came back in goal. I can't really fault him. Made some good saves. Obviously, he dropped the corner or whatever happened for their first goal. I was at the game. I haven't seen any of the stuff back, so as usual, I probably won't have a massive, a decent insight to the actual game. But I can give you my thoughts on the result anyway. Other than that, I thought Courtois did okay. Baba Ramon is, I don't think, good enough to play for Chelsea. I think he was really poor defensively. He's good going forward, but I think 20 million for him is looking like a real waste of money. Ivanovic at right back, he's just not the same Brano. It's not the same Ivan, which I've loved watching. He's honestly been one of my favourite players to play for Chelsea in my lifetime, and this season he's just been awful. Kurt Zouma, I think Kurt Zouma can come out this game holding his head high. I felt he tried quite well. Gary Cahill obviously signed a 4-year contract in midweek. If I'm gonna have to be watching that for 4 more years, you can forget it. He was dreadful. Fabregas in midfield, how he still starts is beyond me. I know in my review of the Tottenham game last week I said he played well. That's before I got home and watched. That's before I watched the game back, because obviously I was at the game last week and realised how poor he actually was. He was awful. He still started awful again. I think there was one point when he got the ball in the box and just sort of seemed to pass it straight out of play. He needs to break from the team. He's still a quality footballer, I have no doubt about that, but I think he just needs a break to clear his head, get the pressure off him a bit, and he can go again. Nemanja Matic, he's so key to us. When he plays badly, we're just so exposed the whole time, and that just happened again today. Going forward, Hazard I felt looked alright. If I'm being honest, he wasn't good. I don't think any player in our team deserved more than a 5 out of 10 rating, but I felt Hazard was about 4 out of 10. I felt he started getting on the ball. Oscar obviously was subbed off for Costa. Both of those two were absolutely dreadful. Pedro, actually, to be fair to him, looked alright today. I can give credit to Pedro. He tried to make something happen, but still, still not living up. Still not, what you'd expect from a player who you spent quite a lot of money on. Willian, Willian didn't play well today, but I'm not going to criticise him because this season he's dug us out of so much shit. I don't want to think about where we'd be without Willian this year. So I think this bad game is due. He's been so brilliant for us this season. You can't expect him to play this well every single game of the season, and it just goes to show when the few players who this season have been keeping us together don't turn up. You see what happens really. As I've said before, Oscar was dreadful. Bournemouth were very, very good. I felt Matt Ritchie for them was fantastic. I think it was Josh King who started up front, making so many darting, runs in behind. Looked really, really good. There was obviously the talk of the penalty. It was a penalty. I think when we crossed it in, it hit his arm. Stonewall penalty kick. But I'm not going to get complain about that because we deserved it. Sorry, if you're a club like Chelsea who've got a billionaire pumping in millions of pounds, players earning so much money a week, you cannot complain about not getting a penalty decision at home to Bournemouth. We should not be relying on refereeing decisions to beat Bournemouth at home. That's a certainty, and I don't know. I really don't know where to go from here. Obviously, there was boos at half time and at the end of the game. I do not agree with that at all. I will never boo my football club. I couldn't bring myself to do it. I couldn't bring myself to boo my football club. I couldn't bring myself to leave early either. But that's my opinion. If you were at the game and you did boo or you did leave early, let me know down below your thoughts behind it. I personally can't stand it, but you know, I things happen in it. I'm just really depressed right now, as you can probably tell. Um, yeah, just give me your thoughts down below. How bad is this? I want Mourinho to stay, though. I want to put that clearly. Let me just tell you, a lot of people are going to be calling for Ancelotti to come in. Now, let me tell you this: if Ancelotti comes in, I have absolutely no doubt results will improve. Results will improve for a short period of time. But as you've seen for countless managers over the time, they have a good honeymoon period at Chelsea. They settle in well, and then when things start to go bad, like they always do, like every single manager's a bad spot at the club. The fans will get on his back. He won't have the same connection with the crowd as Mourinho has. Mourinho has the fans still behind him to a large part, and I think he will and I think he will go. That's what will happen. We'll get a manager in, have a good spell, start playing well, won't have the same connection, won't have the same bond with the fans. Fans will get on his back. He'll be sacked, and who is the first manager we want back in? It'll be Mourinho. But if Mourinho goes now, he's gone forever. I'll give Mourinho to the end of this season. Give him till January next year. That gives him a transfer window this January, transfer in the January after, a long period of time to try and prove to us that he is the man to set us up going ahead long term. If he doesn't, I will hold my hands up, say I was wrong, say Mourinho should have gone, but I won't do that until at least January next year, at least a year from now. So that's my thoughts on it all. I don't want to talk about this game any longer. I did a fan cam for the Chelsea fan channel. I don't think they're going to upload it because it's just been one of those days, and I didn't really say anything anything which would get them too many views. But if it does get uploaded, I'll put it in the description. Comment below what you thought. Try as hard as you can to keep the blue flag flying high. But this has been a really depressing one. See you for I don't even know when I'm going to upload. I'm so inconsistent at the moment. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.